Hi there, my name is Janina and I'm a fiber artist who loves to crochet plushies and designs patterns. Today I'm sharing with you my free chubby dino pattern as a YouTube tutorial, and yeah, this is it. It is the absolute cutest in my opinion, and yeah, without lots of more talking, I think we're just going to get into it. So for this dino you'll need 2 colors of size 6 chenille yarn. I'm using some pink and green because I think the color combination is super cute. Then you'll need a yarn scissor, a 5mm hook, a yarn needle, and a stitch marker. I'm going to start with the green because I want my dino to be green and the accent color to be pink. And I'm going to start with a magic circle of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. And after 4 I'm pulling it tight already. And then make the last 4 in the middle, just so that I don't get the problem of not be able to be closing the chenille yarn magic circle, you know? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I have my magic circle of 8, and now I will do an increase around, so 8 increases. So an increase is 2 single crochets and 1 stitch, so 1 increase, 2 increase, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that leaves us with 16 stitches in this round 2, and in round 3 we are going to do 3 single crochet and an increase times 4. So we are going to do 1 single crochet. At the start of this round I'm going to place a stitch marker, and I will continue placing a stitch marker on the start of every round so that I see where I need to stop the round. So 1, 2, 3 single crochet, and now I'm doing an increase in the 4th stitch. And I'm going to repeat this 4 times for the whole round. This leaves us with 20 stitches, and now we are going to do 4 single crochet increase times 4. So 1 single crochet, I'm placing the stitch marker on the first stitch of that round. 2, 3, 4, and then an increase. And I'm going to continue this the whole way around, and I'll meet you at the end. So now we are having 24 stitches, and in round 5 to 6 we are going to single crochet around. So we are doing 24 single crochets around this round 5, and then 1 more time, so 48 more stitches in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going to continue this throughout the whole round, and I'll meet you at the end of both rounds. So I've now been doing those 2 rows of single crochet, and I am going to continue with round 7, and we are going to do 8 single crochets. So the first one is here with the stitch marker, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now for the first arm we are going to do a bobble stitch, and for the bobble stitch we are doing a couple of double crochets until we have 5 loops on the hook. So we are doing 1 double crochet but not finishing it, so just yarn over and draw through 1. So yarn over, draw your yarn, and draw your yarn through the first 2 loops, and that leaves you with 3 loops on the hook, and then we're doing another unfinished double crochet. So yarn over, draw your yarn through, and draw your yarn through the first 2 loops, leaving you with 4 loops. And now we're doing this one more time, which leaves us with 5 loops on the hook. And now we are yarning over and pulling our yarn through all the remaining 5 loops, which leaves us with this cute bobble stitch, and this will pop out and be the arm. Now we're doing 9 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're going to do another bobble stitch. So 1 unfinished double crochet, 2, 3, and 4 unfinished double crochets later, we are having 5 loops on the hook and drawing our yarn through all of them, leaving us with 5 more single crochets to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are still at a stitch count of 24, but now having those 2 cute arms. Round 8 will start with some increases in the middle of the round to give this cutie dino a little belly. So we are doing our first single crochet and then 11 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now we are going to make 4 increases. 1, 2, 3, 4, which extends this like area to be the belly, and then 8 single crochets to finish this round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. For the next round we are doing 1 single crochet, and after that we are going to do 8 single crochets and an increase, which we'll be doing 3 times. So 3 times 8 single crochet and increase. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, increase, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, increase, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and increase. Which leaves the body looking like this, and we have 31 stitches as our stitch count. Now we are going to single crochet around 31 as the next round. And I'll just crochet this round and meet you at the end. After this round we're going to make 1 single crochet and then do 8 single crochets and a decrease. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, decrease, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, decrease, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, decrease. So this is the body of our dino so far, and I'm loving how chubby he is. We are now going to do 12 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Oh, I'm sorry, we need to do 13. Let's calculate it here. Then we're doing 4 decreases. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 7 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Leaves us with a stitch count of 24. The belly now is like there. It's like a pregnant little dino baby. Now we're going to work in the back loop only of the round, and we are going to do our first single crochet. So we are going to do 2 single crochet decrease times 6. So we're doing 2 single crochet in the back loop only, decrease only in the back loop. See? And do that throughout the whole round. So 2 single crochets in the back loop only, and then 2, like a decrease in the 2 back loops of the next 2 stitches times 6. I meet you at the end of the round. Now it's time to insert the safety eyes, and I'm going to use those 12mm safety eyes, and I'm inserting them between round 5 and 6, approximately 4 stitches apart from each other. Oh no, that's 5 stitches, 5 stitches apart from each other. You can now start stuffing your dino firmly, but I'm trying to not do it too firmly so that when we are finishing up the bottom, that it's still like not round at the bottom so that it can stand upright. Now we are going to do a round of 1 single crochet and a invisible decrease, and this times 6. So 6 times 1 single crochet and a decrease. I will meet you at the end of the round. And this is actually where I'll be finishing off my dino. I will not be stuffing it more because when I'm now finishing off and I will close the hole, I have enough space for this to go in. Instead of when I will add more stuffing, it will become round, and I will need to add another round of decreases. I will not do that. I will finish it off now, leave the stuffing as is and not add more, and be closing the hole. For closing the hole, I will simply go through all the 12 back loops that front loops that we have in like this V way, and pull through the yarn. And then I will pull tight the hole and close it and draw my yarn through the body, cutting it off. So now our chubby dino body is finished, and now we are going to work on the spikes. For the spikes I'm using this cute candy cotton pink, and I will work for the spikes, I will work so that we make it no-sew on like this kind of back stitch row. It like doesn't matter if you go like really on a row, because then it will be like a bit of cricket, like a bit of diagonal. You can just like start here and like maybe switch to here, go down there, switch to there. Like you won't be able to see it. That's the cool thing about crochet, in my opinion. Don't be fooled by the dino already being finished. I, as you can see, decided to change something up. So I had to redo it, and yeah, so this is why the dino is already finished for me. But for you, you will just continuing working on the spikes. So for the spikes, we will start, it's no-sew, so we'll start directly crocheting onto the body. We will start between round 1 and 2, so right here, to the front where the eyes are. So we're going to insert our hook. We are going to pull a loop of yarn, just like this, and then we're going to chain 3. And now we are going to do a picot stitch, and I'm quickly going to explain to you what this is. So this is the front of your chain, right? This is the like beautiful side of the chain. And then on the back side, you have like bars like that are going diagonal over, like, you see that? That's like not your one loop and not your other loop. This is like the back bar. And you have one here as well. And then you have one on the bottom. And the one on the bottom, so the back bar of the first chain, this is where you want to insert your hook. There we go. And then you want to yarn over, draw your yarn through that back bar, leaving you with 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, and draw your yarn through the remaining 2 loops, which leaves you with this triangular shape. Now we are going to skip the whole magic circle, inserting our hook into the space between round 1 and 2. Going to go through there and slip stitch. Then going to chain 3 again, doing the picot stitch again. So inserting our hook into the back bar of the first chain of the stitch of the chain, yarning over, drawing the loop through the back bar, yarning over, drawing the yarn through the remaining 2 loops. Again, skipping this space between those 2 rounds and going into the next one, slip stitching, and repeating this. 1, 2, 3 chains, and then a picot stitch. Skip the space of the next 2 rounds and go into the next one with a slip stitch. Chain 3 and a picot stitch. Ignoring the next space, going into the one of the next 2 rounds, slip stitching. Chain 3, picot stitch, skipping the space between the next 2 rounds and going into the following with a slip stitch. And then last time, chain 3, doing a picot stitch, skipping the next space and going into the last space of the last 2 rounds. And then we can, finishing off, pull out the yarn and weave in the ends, which leaves you with this cutie spike, spike thingy on the back of the dino. So this is the base body of our dino, which is super cute already, but we want to do some embroidering to improve it even more. So first of all, I want to give him some white on the eyes, and for this I'm going to get a piece of white cotton yarn and I'm going to embroider some white on the eyes. Going through the top, through the bottom for where the eye is, and like through the top as well, so that when I'm pulling this tight, the white can go on the outside of the eye, which looks super cute. Doing the same on the other eye. There we go. And then I'm just bringing together those ends, knotting them and weaving them in. This is how he looks now. Super cute, right? But I want to give him a mouth as well, so I'm going to get my black embroidery yarn. And for the mouth, I'm going to embroider them I'm going to embroider it right between the eyes. Just doing a horizontal line, and then on the left and the right, I'm going to stitch over it just so that it comes down a bit so that my little dino smiles. Next thing I'm going to embroider is some blush, so I'm taking some more of my pink yarn and will make 2 layers of blush. So I'm going through, or like over 1 stitch under the eyes 1 time and a 2nd time. So we have like cutie little cheeks. The thing that I'm doing with this pink yarn as well is making this dino a little more interesting, which for me means giving it some spots, or like some extra like spots, because like most dinos are like reptiles, right? So they have like bumps and like crusty skin and stuff. So I want to replicate that, but in cute, with some more of those like the blush. It's exactly embroidered like the blush, but like bumps on like maybe here and here, maybe the belly. I will just go around and have a look where I'm doing it. So I think I'm going to do some here on the left top of the head, like kind of the forehead. Just going to do a bump over just 1 stitch like I did with the blush, and then I'm maybe doing a bump that goes over 2 stitches, or like 2 rounds like this, like a little bit of a larger bump. Maybe I'm going over this 3 times then as well, not only 2 times. And then I'm going to draw my needle to the other side. So there we go. Those are the 2 bumps on this side of the body, and then I'm going to make 1 here, just going over 1 round, or like 1 stitch. And then I'm definitely going to make 1 large one in the front, just to make it more seeable. So a large one with going 3 times over 2 stitches, and then like maybe 1 more smaller one, maybe a bit diagonal. Yes, just right here. Perfect. You guys, this is it for this tutorial of this chubby mini dino. I really hope yours came out just as cute as mine did, and I'm pretty sure about it. Don't forget to tag me on my socials. I will link them down below, my Instagram, my TikTok, and yeah, I really hope you enjoyed following my tutorial, and if you did so, please don't forget to give this video a like and maybe a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to miss out on any further crochet content of mine, like my crochet vlogs that I'm doing weekly. And other than that, check out my Etsy if you want to. I have lots of patterns there as well available for you guys. And yes, this is all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you have a good day. See you. Bye.